Um, okay, I think this one's okay. I think not tend to be excited about this sort of, I don't know if that's watercolor, whatever it is, things, but I think this one works okay because um, the text is all on a solid background, and so it looks pretty clean. I think that there's got to be a way to make this text feel more symmetrical. I think, if I'm not mistaken, is the font size the same here? Somehow this looks bigger than that. Maybe I'm mistaken. I mean, it could be just the capital letters and the numbers are making me think it's bigger. But maybe there's a way, for example, to fit your whole address on one line rather than two, and then also get these to be the same size and kind of line them up. The address with the email and the phone number with the Instagram thing, and so they're in these kind of nicer, straighter lines. But I think I'm actually the other thing is I don't typically like a script font, but actually I think that looks pretty good. Um, this one is the thing about that model is that I don't think it's really going to stand the test of time. Like, you're going to keep making new 3D models. This one doesn't show a lot of form and structure. Like for example, that it doesn't feel like there's a skull underneath there, and there doesn't seem to be anatomy underneath this sort of bust. So it just looks kind of weird and unusual without a lot of good fundamental structure. And so I think you're going to come up with a lot of much better models really soon. So for to have this kind of put all your eggs in the basket of this one model, I don't think it's a great idea. I mean, it should be like a really spectacular model that really shows good fundamentals, which I think this is just like, taking a somewhat unrefined shape and then kind of putting these little squiggly decorations on. It's not that brilliant. I'm not saying it's a bad model, but I know that you will produce more and better work soon. Um, yeah, it's kind of got some interesting balance on. I definitely think that if these three lines are right justified, then this should also be right justified and line up right here. It's got some real balance going on. I think it's okay. Um, Maybe try to left justify the 3D model it over here, although I don't mind it centered underneath the name. Yeah, I think this is okay, and I like it's not too busy, but it's still got some interesting stuff going on in the middle. So yeah, I think it's all right. Yeah. So a lot of interesting ideas. Um, but yeah, a few little improvements could be good.